I have the pizza.
Thanks. Hey! You come back here, you!
I lose this round.
I get that a lot. It's because I haven't upgraded to a new smartphone, and I'm still on a old feature phone. It's not because I can't afford one. It's because those new phones don't have Doom RPG. What? You ask what is Doom RPG? Doom RPG is only the greatest thing of all time. In fact, on today's episode of the Retro Bite Show, yeah, down there, we're talking about Doom RPG. The greatest thing that humanity has ever made.
To grasp the true greatness which is Doom RPG, first we must start from the beginning. Sorry, not that beginning. The other beginning. I meant the beginning of Doom itself. id Software released Wolfenstein 3D on May 5th, 1992. It used a simple raycaster to perform the 3D levels. A raycaster is an algorithm that performs raycasting. Who would have guessed? This basically means the lowest form of 3D graphics. The team at id Software wanted to make an even better game. In 1993, id Software released the first chapter of Doom. Doom truly is a great game. With its fun weapons and cool enemies, it makes for a great, maybe even perfect video game experience. It has many ports and sequels, but in October of 2005, the world was introduced to a perfect object that was formed from millions of human evolution and painstaking work. Some might say that it was the peak of humanity. In fact, it was the peak of humanity. What is this perfect object, you might ask? Well, it is the Doom movie. Just kidding, it's Doom RPG! Doom RPG was made before smartphones and even before iPod games. It was made after Snake though. Doom RPG was the peak of electronical devices and was made for Java. Doom RPG came from a technical limitation of Java phones. Johnny Boy couldn't put Doom on a Java phone. Wait, I didn't tell you that John Carmack made this game? Well, he did. That's as much I'm gonna go into that, pretty much. The solution was to make a game that was an RPG. Role-playing games are easier for games to run because turn-based, yeah. And ever since that day, the world hasn't been the same because the games are RPGs and there's very different versions of the same Doom games, like Green Imps, Yellow Cacodemons. The developers made sure to keep action-packed fun of Doom, but everything counts as a turn. There's also new weapons, like the flip-flapping axe. Sorry, wrong axe. And also the flamethrower. Also, you know what Doom was missing? Dogs, of course. Dogs. The Wolfenstein dogs came back to be in this game, and you can even adopt them. Oh, the story, you ask? The story. Well, some evil scientists were doing their evil stuff, and the Doom guy don't like that, so he comes and kicks their butts to stop them. And once again, it takes place on a UAC colony on Mars. This time, Doom guy shows up. on time instead of late, like in the first 2 games.
Hey everyone.
Oh, Peter!
Sorry I'm late. It's a jungle out there. I had to beat an old lady with a stick to get these cranberries.
This story is simple and gets you into the action. In fact, John Carmack was recorded saying, quote, "Stories in a game is like stories in a movie. It's expected to be there, but it's not important." Remember, John Carmack said that, not me. It's his quote, not mine. But there are still many NPCs you can talk and interact with. But how did this holy thing come to be? Straight from the gods? From a higher intelligence? No. John Carmack and his wife, some coder guys, they made a company called Fountainhead, not to make games, but to make a cinema. This is a way to make animations using a game engine. An example is Red vs. Blue, and The Mandalorian, and most modern Marvel movies. No wonder their CGI is not the best. Carmack was interested in phones and their potential. In his words, "I'm not a cell phone guy. I resisted getting one all those years ago. I don't really like talking to people. So I don't go out of my way to enable people to call me. However, a little while ago, I misplaced the old phone, and my wife picked up a more modern one for me. It had a nice color screen and a bunch of Bad Java game demos on it. Bad Java games did it for me." He sounds like a loser. Because of all limitations of Java, turn-based gameplay made sense, like I said earlier. But you guys gotta hear it again. The game had to be made to run on any phone, so even if Jimmy had his fancy Motorola, it would still be the same gameplay experience as Bob's Nokia 3310. The game reviewed extremely well, and only a couple of years later, the world was introduced to another piece of greatness. Another piece of holy matter. Doom 2 RPG! This time, it was released on Java, BlackBerry, and even iOS. Now don't try downloading it nowadays, because those stupid darn Apple people took it down! Makes me so sad. This time, there's water guns, minigames, and motion controls, everybody's favorite. There's even new enemies, such as the Pinkinator, which spawns pinkies. That's my worst nightmare, actually. There's even an imp with a chainsaw. That's right, there's an imp with a chainsaw!
Wait. I could have emulated this game the whole time? You know what? I got a new smartphone. You know why? Because Nokias and all flip phones and feature phones are stupid. In fact, I feel like I should say they're feedle-dee-dee dumb.
Baseball!